EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and you don't have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And taken. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Box.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. The hole closes quickly, He'll pick up about 3.
Melton. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
18, watch out! Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's a 13-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Outside.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the 1st down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return is Greg Gordon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Don't hurt.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. Some room.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Connor.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ready? Here we go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pass complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
1st and 10. Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Niners. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss of 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Get set. Yellow. Ready? Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. I hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
3rd and goal.
Outside. Yellow. Ready? Watch out. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And they'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings them down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He works free. Great side. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Get set, get set. Honey, yellow.
Now Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, what's up?
To throw is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Watch out! Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Niners fill their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Outside.
To throw, it's Purdy. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Eddie Piñeiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he is out of bounds. But there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
And he's in! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Play action. It's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked up by Renato Green.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guy sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Get set, get set.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down by Marcus Evans. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the
First and 10.
45-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Matt Wilson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third and long.
Yellow. Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Purdy. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
Fighting yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Now Murray in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Get set, get set. Line around up.
Purdy now back near his goal line. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Outside.
complete to Ayuk. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Get set, get set. Look. Up.
On to the fourth quarter we go. It begins with a McCaffrey run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Outside.
Now Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Now it's McCaffrey, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third down. Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that one out to Connor. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Exiting the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Nick Bosa. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Murray now on 2nd down. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 45-yard line.
Outside.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
One shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just shy of midfield. 1 yard gain.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Watch out!
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Forced out wide, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Well, just one of those plays. There's just nowhere to go with the ball. He decides to try to make a run for it, extend the play, but unfortunately the defense had him accounted for as well. Gets what he can, gives himself up, brings up 4th down.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Murray with a give to Connor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
22 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Now Murray. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd down, Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.